Calls to action nationwide today after a not guilty verdict was handed down in the 2016 shooting death of Colton Boushie, a young Indigenous man. An all-white jury of 12 in Battleford, Saskatchewan found Gerald Stanley not guilty of second-degree murder last night after 13 hours of deliberations. 22-year-old Boushie was shot in the back of the head while seated in an SUV driven onto Stanley's farm. The 56-year-old's lawyer argued in court there was no evidence Stanley intended to kill Boushie. The outcome of this high-profile murder case has sparked criticism from Boushie's family and First Nations communities throughout Canada, who are calling for change in the justice system.
I don't want my grandkids to go live like this, to see this day that we have suffered, or any other families that suffered. My heart cries today.
One day after this verdict, rallies calling on justice for Colton Boushie are being held right across Canada, including right here in Toronto on the front steps of City Hall.
Our anger is a natural response to frustrating situations. It's our rage we have to heal from. And the rage is the wounds that we have and we carry around.
The rally organized by Idle No More Ontario saw supporters from many different backgrounds coming together for a vigil dedicated to Boushie and in support of Canada's First Nations, who following the verdict say changes need to be made.
The right to speak comes with an obligation to listen, and we've been listening for a long time. It's time for people to shut up and listen to ways of hearing and seeing differently.
To me, the thing that struck me the most is many people saying that this was an expected verdict.
Very much so, very much so. And again, coming from the Indigenous perspective, there is no justice for us.
Boushie's family says they will be sitting down with Canada's Minister of Justice to discuss the changes that need to be made to the justice system. Part of a tweet from Minister Jody Wilson-Raybould reads, "As a country, we can and must do better. I'm committed to working every day to ensure justice for all Canadians."
The outcome is really disturbing, and I do believe that the federal government must do more.
A rally in front of Parliament Hill also had advocates calling for change, particularly when it comes to jury selection.
Policies and rules can be changed to expand the selection, to allow for Indigenous newcomers and other Canadians to come forward to be selected.
Back in Toronto, DM Marchand Lafortune, a lawyer of over 20 years, says these changes are necessary in order to reflect on how justice is dealt.
I'd like to see there be reversible error on the jury choice, which doesn't attack the jury in any way on a personal level. They're doing their thinking. Don't think that they're not hearing what's going on around the world around this.
As mentioned, other parts of Canada are also holding these rallies, including in Winnipeg, Edmonton, and Vancouver. In front of Toronto City Hall, I'm Faiza Amin for City News.